Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking the Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drops Serum. Of all of the skincare online, this bar none has the highest number of 5-star and outstanding reviews. I hadn't until recently been able to try the product, but all that changed when over the past 2 to 3 months I've been putting it through its paces. Klairs claim that this product will give you all the benefits of a vitamin C, the brightening of the complexion, tackling hyperpigmentation, fading dark spots and discoloration, but without any of the redness and sensitivity because it's a beautifully gentle formulation. Like I said, I've tried it for the past couple of months and it's left me completely underwhelmed. Having done a little bit of a deep dive into the product itself, looking at the formulation, the ingredients, the packaging, honestly, it's not hard to see why this product wasn't delivering, and I want to debunk a few myths and maybe get to the bottom of what's going on. So sit back, relax, and let's talk the Dear Klairs Vitamin C. Now, before we get into this, I like to issue the usual old caveat, and that's to say, when it comes to skincare, always use what works for you. Different products and ingredients will work differently on different skin types. It's always about matching the product that you choose to your individual skin type, your budget, and of course what you're looking to get from the product. In this video, I'm sharing my thoughts, feelings, and opinions when it comes to the Dear Klairs Freshly Juiced Vitamin Drops, and honestly, I was underwhelmed. I think there's a whole lot of issues with this product that I'm going to come on to later in the video, but if it's your absolute holy grail and you've got some really great results from it, sound off in the comments section below and let me know, because I'd absolutely adore that feedback. Just promise me that whatever your thoughts on this product, you'll give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because honestly, it supports me and the channel so much, and I would love you forever. But without further ado, shall we just cut the waffle and delve straight on in? Well, Klairs themselves claim that this product will deliver you some brightening to the skin, fade that hyperpigmentation, discoloration and dark spots, and will do so in a sensitive skin compatible way. They've packed the product through with calming and soothing botanicals that's going to offset some of the redness, sensitivity and irritation that you can sometimes experience with vitamin C in its purest form, L-ascorbic acid. You get two different types of vitamin C in this serum. You get that pure form L-ascorbic acid, but also a vitamin C derivative, which delivers you great results in the long term without any of those side effects. I love my vitamin C derivatives, and it's really nice to see both styles of vitamin C formulated together in the same product. Just looking at the ingredients alone, I was relatively impressed with the look of the product, which is one of the main reasons I put it on order to put it through its paces. Let's start with the positives. You know, I always like the positive vibes here on Mad About Skin, so let's start with those first. First and foremost, like I say, that formulation is really nice. You've got the two different types of vitamin C. You've also got some Centella asiatica, which, you know what, this is so prolific in Korean skincare, but it's that for a reason, because it's a beautiful botanical that calms, soothes and hydrates the skin. You've got some other calming and soothing ingredients alongside this, so I really can buy into the claim that Klairs make that this is going to deliver you the benefits of vitamin C without the redness, peeling and irritation, and the formulation seems really good. I also really enjoyed the price point, so for me to get my hands on this, I think I paid £18, which honestly, for the amount of product you get, I don't think is a bad price point. In the US, I think it comes in at around the $23, $24 price, which honestly, when you consider Korean skincare often has to be imported, so you have the customs and the shipping fees, I really don't think this is a bad price point at all. Unfortunately for me and my experiences with this product, that's where the positive ends. Everything else I just felt was so wrong with this product, and that's kind of what I want to come on to in this section of the video. First and foremost, let's talk that formulation. So, the two types of vitamin C, love that. Centella asiatica and the calming and soothing ingredients. I think that's really nice. However, they also have a lot of citrus extracts in this. You know, not everybody is going to be sensitive to citrus extracts, but they are one of the ingredients that's most prone to triggering sensitivity. And so if I was formulating a product designed for sensitive skin or compatible with people with sensitive skin, I just wouldn't go anywhere near these ingredients because it's just going to risk triggering that sensitivity. So that was the first issue I had with the formulation. I also think 46 ingredients is quite a lot by any other serum standards. You know what? Just because a product has a lot of ingredients, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing, but I was pretty shocked by the sheer volume of ingredients that go into this product, especially considering some of the things I'm going to come on to later in the video. This is something to be aware of because, again, when you're targeting at people that might have sensitivity and sensitive skin, you really want to be minimizing the total number of ingredients because it only takes one ingredient to have a sensitivity reaction. So by minimizing the total number overall in the product, you just minimize the risk of that happening. This isn't a deal breaker by any stretch, but I definitely think it's something to bear in mind. My main issue with this product is I got zero results from it. Now, I'm quite established user of vitamin C, but I do have a lot of hyperpigmentation. I still suffer with adult acne even in my mid-30s, and when the blemish fades, it always leaves behind a little mark, a little pool of pigmentation, which I often reach for vitamin C's to help correct. I thought I'd get quite good results with this, particularly when you're comparing the fact you're getting vitamin C derivative and a pure form L-ascorbic acid in the same product. However, having used it for 2 months, I got very, very little difference in my skin, and there's a couple of reasons why I think that's the case. First and foremost, let's talk the pH. So, vitamin C, L-ascorbic acid in its purest form, has to be in a pH of below 3.5 in order to penetrate the skin and actually have any meaningful difference. When it comes to pH, this is one of the main issues that people have with pure form vitamin C's, because that low pH causes some sensitivity, redness and discomfort when you first use it. That's why I personally love vitamin C derivatives that don't have to have that low pH in order to be effective. Really, I don't think you're going to get a whole lot of benefit at all from the L-ascorbic acid in this product because it's just in the wrong pH altogether to be able to penetrate the skin and actually deliver a difference. The vitamin C derivative will add some benefit, and you know what, I think over the period of 2 to 3 months I saw a very marginal improvement in terms of my hyperpigmentation, and I would say that's all down to that vitamin C derivative. I think the L-ascorbic acid here was in here but doing very, very little. This product's also in completely the wrong packaging. So vitamin C is one of the most unstable molecules that you'll find in skincare, and so if you're using pure form L-ascorbic or ascorbic acid within a formulation, you really have to be mindful of how it's packaged in order to minimize the risk of oxidation. A lot of people use airless pumps, which is a fantastic way of minimizing the ingredient coming into contact with that oxygen. A lot of brands will also put vitamin C serums in tinted bottles because again, that minimizes the total amount of light that can penetrate and get at the product to just slow down the oxidative processes. You get neither of these with the vitamin C drop by Klairs because it's in an opaque, clear container and there's no airless pump. That means it was really quick to oxidize, and I'd say within about 3 weeks of me opening this product, you could already see that the color had changed into that slightly orangey color, and the odor, the scent of it had also changed. These are both indicative of the fact the product was oxidizing, which again means it's going to stop working. You're not going to get those results for your skin, and so really, if your vitamin C is oxidized, there is no point applying it to your skin because you're not going to be getting any meaningful benefit. I think this is a real shame because again, we're paying for this product. We want to be able to use it and get maximum benefit for it. And honestly, I think Klairs could do a lot around that packaging just to minimize the oxidization and slow it down. In truth, I don't think Klairs have been totally honest with this product, and there's a couple of things I want to come on now that just don't sit that right with me. First and foremost, the expiry date. So Klairs say clearly on the bottle that once you've opened this product, it's good for 12 months. They know that's not going to be the case. I mean, no vitamin C, once opened, no matter how good the packaging is going to last 12 months because of that oxidization. In my experience, after 3 to 4 weeks, that oxidization was already taking place. So honestly, even if we've been generous, I think a 3-month expiry is the maximum that Klairs can get away with. So by putting this 12-month expiry on the bottle, it's just setting us, the consumer, up for failure and giving us unrealistic expectations. We want to know when we purchase the product how long we have to use it up by. If we don't, then we're just wasting our hard-earned coin, and I had to throw half of the bottle out because I just knew it wouldn't be working for my skin or delivering the results that I want. There's no point applying the product. So I think Klairs just need to be a little bit more transparent. As a brand, they do have a little bit of a past reputation for this. If you look back to the Korean sunscreen scandal where Dear Klairs were one of the first brands to fall foul, their watery UV essence, which was a lot of people's holy grail sunscreen, failed its independent SPF verification. And the way that the brand responded to that wasn't that transparent. It took them a while to acknowledge there was a problem. They were very slow with any refunds, and it was quite restricted as to who was eligible for that refund and their money back. I don't think Klairs necessarily are the most open and transparent brand, and so I'm not actually that surprised that they're, giving the slightly misleading information and not really putting the consumer first when it comes to the expiry date, and doing everything they can to minimize, the oxidative processes and to keep the product as fresh for as long as possible. This then comes on to those 5-star reviews. Honestly, I've got my doubts. It's not to say that products can't get 5-star reviews and that every 5-star review is false. Absolutely not. When I buy products, I always review them online, and I do give a lot of products 5 stars. When they work really well for me, I think, we should always do the positive with the negative and be an honest reviewer on all websites. However, the sheer volume of reviews that this product is getting, notwithstanding the number of 5-star ones, is what I find a little bit alarming and concerning. If you look on any of the review websites, this has way more reviews than any of the other products in a similar category, and that sets alarm bells ringing. You know what? It won't be the first time that these reviews have been manipulated, which is why I think as consumers we have to be a little bit forewarned and a bit savvy when we look and compare and contrast to some of the other products. It's not to say that all of these reviews are false. I absolutely don't believe that to be the case, but we always have to take them with a pinch of salt. I'm sure there are people out there that really enjoyed this product. If you've been unable to tolerate a vitamin C in the past, this could be a good option for you because it's a very low strength vitamin C that has some nice calming and soothing botanicals alongside it. But for me, there's just so many issues with the expiry dates, with the packaging itself, with that formulation, and I think with the honesty and the integrity of Klairs as a brand, that for me, I just don't think this is a product that I'm ever going to want to recommend or repurchase. Again, these are just my thoughts, feelings and opinions, and I would love to know what yours are, so make sure you sound off in the comments section below. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well and love your skin. Take care. Bye.